Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm a little tired. I'll be honest. Wait. Give me a second. Okay. Let's boot up some Garegga. I don't remember much. I'll be honest. I am not. I have not been playing Garegga that much. How come it's not showing up? Oh, there it is. So I don't know how far I'm gonna get. Right now we're just gonna do some practice runs. We're not really gonna aim for score. We're just gonna do a bunch of practice runs instead. Because if I go for a score, that's more time spent not practicing certain patterns, so... Oh, that was close. Boop, 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 boop. So we're gonna do a bit of Mad Ball, a bit of Stage 4, a bit of Stage 5, maybe Stage 6 practice. Probably be Stage 6 practice. I'm just gonna use a bomb here, screw it. I don't care if it's not optimal or whatever. I don't trust this Mad Ball is gonna be in the right spot. Oh, there you go. So that was not ideal, but... The main reason why I'm practicing Mad Ball in the first place is not the RNG aspect, but the destroying the inner turrets practice. That's what I'm trying to get good at. Oops. This is not gonna end up well. Oh! I nearly died there. I'm getting really unlucky with these inner turrets. Okay, good, 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 good. So that's pretty good. I mean, the initial explosion... The initial explosion... where I used the bomb, that wasn't the most ideal location. Oh god. I'm going too crazy. Roar! Obviously not ideal, but whatever. Man, it feels so good to zigzag to get more speed. More shmups should do that. And then you do that. But yeah, we're not gonna play through stage 3. I think I've got stage 3 down pretty okay. So I don't need to touch stage 3. Not until I need to do some finishing touches or whatever. And like, just like do it once to make sure I know what I'm doing for my actual run. But Mad Ball here is what I really need practice on. And stage 6 as well. Stage 6... Stage 6 and then the Slayer plane on stage 5. Those are the ones I need to practice. As well as a few bits of stage 4. a few bits of stage 4. I'm not perfect at stage 4. Oh, actually optimal placement there, but the first bomb usage wasn't great. Nice dodging, idiot. Ah. Oh. I did that wrong. Oh, I dodged that. I dodged that medal. Getting all the medals at once isn't really what I'm aiming for anyway, so it's fine. That's okay. Could be worse. Oh, that's good. Oh, what the hell? You activated so early. I guess I wasn't tracking that properly. I think in order to get more DPS, I need to be starting up close. Like this, and then backing off. Fortunately, this is where the boss enrages, so that's not good. Not great. With those planes, I do have to watch the angle at which my main shot is hitting them in order to aim just the turrets and not the main body, because I noticed my main shot that goes straight down the middle is hitting the main body, and it's therefore, oh god, I'm too busy talking. My straight to middle shot is hitting the body and therefore killing the main body too fast, where I should be aiming for the wings first. Oh, what the heck? That counts as a hit? Oh, I missed. I wish there was a way to make Mad Ball come down consistently when I wanted to. Excuse me. I have to stay somewhat up close so that I have more DPS actually hitting the damn thing. Because the less time my bullets spend existing, then the more I can auto fire the bullets. Just to get around the sprite limit. Oh, I hit the main body. I don't know. I'm hitting the main body a lot. Okay. No, I hit the main body so many times. That's what I get. I knew I was doing too much damage. Oh, so close. Because I'm like trying to pay attention to the angle, I'm not exactly sure how much damage I'm doing. Wow. Okay. More shmups should definitely have diagonals move faster. It just makes the most sense to me. You are pressing 2 different directions after all. It should make you faster. I am bombing on this one. That one I like to do the weave a little. I like to weave there a little because that means my shots are doing more damage to the inner turrets and not so much trying to destroy those little bullets there. I find it really helps. For this particular pattern though, there's not much you can do. Oh god. Not great. I don't want to die at that moment there. I mean, it's fine to take a death there, but that means my rank is higher. And also I don't get that many more points. So the point of the practice is ruined if I die too early. You're gonna hear this boss theme for quite some time. That worked out. I did a lot of damage to the main turret. Oh! I didn't... That was such a good run as well, and then I didn't move far enough. Yeah, I know now that I do have... If the Mad Ball guy moves downwards, and I can sneak in the bomb underneath, then I can use a bomb there. But only... I can only use the final bomb when Mad Ball's about to open up as he's moving down, not before. So the first strat is only for making sure... increasing the chance of getting that second bomb at the right spot. I'm overcorrecting like crazy. it's not forward. You know? I don't know exactly how much damage I just did. I think it's too high. Okay, good. Oh my god, I couldn't kill the main turret. I remember how to do this part, at least. I remember how to do that part. So I don't think I need to practice that portion. It's the Mad Ball. Mad Ball is always the guy you gotta practice on. Mad Ball Mark 2, I don't know if I'm gonna score. I mean, I might, but the problem is scoring Mad Ball is kind of dependent on what if you've got an extra life by the time you reach Mad Ball. So I don't know if that's... I can't do that consistently on every run. Getting the right number of lives for Mark 2 scoring. The main body's taking so much damage. That's fine. Ultimately, killing the main turret does more damage, gives me more points than missing out on one small turret. It would have been nice to kill the small turret, of course, but if I had to choose, killing the main turret's obviously better. There we go, a bit chaotic. Oh, I didn't pick up enough bombs. Oh, collision damage, but that's okay. Okay, we do one more practice on Mad Ball. One more practice on Mad Ball. I'm already starting to feel tired. No, I'm not walking on that. Oh, that was risky. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, no, that... It sucked that I wasted that phase, but... Survival. Oh my god, I hit the main body so much. Okay, that's... That would be the time where I would just take the death there because... God, that... I did... My aim with my main shot is not very good. That's a problematic part about doing this strat, is that your aim has to be really good. That's not the maximum height Mad Ball can reach, but it's pretty high up. Alright, that was a good bomb, I think. I think that was a good bomb. Oh. So that would be a very lucky Mad Ball run, despite the fact that I didn't get many more points off of it. Wow. Unlucky. This is salvageable in a sense, because the only thing that gets negatively effective there is my rank. If I die too early, then I'll get too much rank. And I don't know exactly how that's gonna affect the rest of the run, but it's not gonna be fun. Excuse me. Lucky. Oh my god, no way, this Mad Ball. This Mad Ball is just here to annoy me. Oh, there you go. That was not how, when I went to destroy that. I did too much damage to the main body. Yeah, I kept shooting. Yeah, okay. I know what I did wrong. Not getting even a single medal off of that hurts. Why did that... I'm playing bad now. There you go. Is it just point blank? That's all I'm missing? It's good to be playing a proper shmup and not just rabbit and steel. Okay. Oh my god, this one again? Oh my god! This is exactly why I need a practice map ball, to stop doing movements like that. When it's the cluster wave, the 8-way attack. I don't even know if that's where you want to take the death there, but I'll take it. No, I picked up 2. There you go. That's some good points. Ah, okay. I think I'm playing too risky. That's why I'm taking all these easy deaths. Oh my god, I'm playing... My first run was so good, and then all of a sudden... Man, I really need to work on that. Yay, I finally dodged it properly. Again? No. Oh, excuse me. Wow, that was not very good point value there. What? I got rabbit and steel. I got hit by something I shouldn't have gotten hit by. Oops. Oh god. Is there a better way to... score that? I need to figure out how to consistently be able to... that. Just like that, where if you want to destroy the left plane, you go for the left side first because you did less damage to that part, I think. I don't know. Oh, I just want to sleep, man. Oh, I forgot to bomb there. Oh, well, it's fine. Why did I part like that? Oh! I think I'm just genuinely tired. Wow. Oh. Excuse me. I think I bombed at the wrong time. It's the right spot, but I didn't time it right. No reaction there. I think for a change of pace, I need to go to stage 4. I can't just be doing only mad ball. That's Garegga input lag. I'm gonna blame Garegga input lag. I've never blamed it before, but I'm blaming it now. Oh, excuse me. Holy crap, that was a big yawn. It's too warm in here, too. Well, warm and humid. Okay, I need a fan. Okay, okay. I didn't even get anything there. The main body a few times already. Okay, nice. There you go, look at that! Perfect map ball. Perfect bridge as well. Nice! Alright, time to practice stage 4. I've had enough of practicing map ball now. Wow, I actually caught that. You know what it was? I was expecting Rabbit and Steel diagonal movement where you move slower, so I thought I would avoid that just barely, but because this is a better game than Rabbit and Steel, I move faster when I move diagonally, so I got hit by that bullet. So that makes sense to me. That actually makes a lot of sense. Because this game's better, I got hit. I didn't get jump scared by the frost ray, by the way. Welcome to the stream, Merson. I got hit. That's why I gasped there. Classic Chinese New Year game. Yep. Indeed. This is the exact game you would play on Luna. Oops. This is why I want to practice. This section here, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's either this or Street Fighter 2, I'll be honest. I don't know if I played Street Fighter 2 on Chinese New Year as a kid, but I would associate it with Chinese New Year for some reason. Oh god, what the hell did I just do? That was a sick dodge. Oh! Why does the guy die so fast? Grab that. I was just remarking that this game is obviously better than Rabbit and Steel. And one of the ways you can identify that is that you can move faster when you move diagonally. So because this game has that feature, this game is already better than Rabbit and Steel. See that? Oh, what the hell did I get hit by at the end? I was like, see that dodge for a second, and then I got hit by something I didn't even see. I mean, you're inputting two directions. You're inputting left and then up at the same time. Of course you would move faster. So it doesn't make any sense you'd slow down. Oh, I picked that up, but that's okay. Mino's nerfing stuff on hard. Is he leaving? Has he made a note if he's leaving? If he's not touching Luna? Oh, I picked that up for some reason. Has he made any comment on Luna? Or is it just hard? Because I thought hard was fine, I'll be honest. But then I only cleared hard once, so I don't know if it was actually fine. But I thought it was fine, I guess. No comment, okay. I wonder if it's because everyone expects Luna to be really hard, but like hard is not supposed to be that hard, I guess? I don't know. I took that choice, huh? There's a pretty vague preview? Okay. Oh, here's my insufferable comment. Instead of nerfing, they should be buffing. They should be buffing. Well, like, everyone loves buffs, why are they nerfed? Just look what happened to Tekken 8 Season 2 and Under Night Izumi patch. Everyone loves the buffs, right? Oh, I shot that, huh? I'm still not sure how to... Oh, there you go. Guess I worked. Did it? No, I didn't. Oh! Holy! Okay, that worked out. Look at that! Me zigzagging to get more speed. That's actually... That's fun! Oops, why am I not shooting? Okay, well, this is gonna be hard. Oh, that was slick. Ah. Oh, what? Oh, okay, that was just a brain fart. I totally forgot that the boss shot there. That's my bad. Interesting. I guess I gotta play hard more. Was hard really that hard? Not maybe the nerfs on hard weren't so much to the difficulty, but like, I mean it is sort of to the difficulty still, but I wonder if there's like some really hard to read patterns that are just really annoying. And that's what he's nerfing, maybe? I mean, there's some stuff like that in Luna. Oops. Sorry, I'm fixing my stick up a little. What I would like to do is Minodev add in a patch where if you pause, there's a black screen on the... There's a black screen, so you can't use your pause to check what mechanic it is and how to dodge it. But that's never gonna happen. And also pretty low priority on things to quote-unquote fix, considering you can't even do that on multiplayer. It's just a solo-only thing. Oops. Were the complaints in hard justified? Or is it a very knee-jerk reaction? And Minodev is responding to that? Oof. That's not how I usually did that anyway. Might be a little bit of both. I don't know if I ever had a genuine problem with the bullet patterns, but I feel like most of my brain power and complaining was spent on... I'm too busy talking to dodge this properly, by the way. Was spent on complaining about the DPS check with the RNG items, more so than any of the patterns. At least on Luna. So, I don't know. My problems with the game are never going to be fixed, I think. That might be a defeatist attitude, but I really don't know what Minodev could do to fix the RNG item thing. Because I don't think rerolls are the answer. I think rerolls would be a bad idea. Adding more items to the treasure chest is not gonna help that much. That's not... Oh, I blocked out. Maybe for a first step, adjusting adding like weighted RNG perhaps to some items, maybe. Being able to remove some items from the item pool might be. I don't know if I like that. Being able to remove stuff from the item pool, either, because then you just go for, like, even if it's a limited amount of items you can remove, you can just still go for, oh, this one's bad, this one's bad. Like that's obviously very strong to do. Like remove Rock Dragon Mail from the item pool. And you just customize which items you want to remove based on what character you're playing. So I don't know if that's gonna help that much. And then with the way the items were kind of relying on synergy, kind of anyway, it's... I want to get back to my point, but Garegga is distracting me. Yeah, so I don't know what you could do to fix the RNG stuff. Giving a starting item is a bad idea, because an individual item in Raven Steel is really strong. So if you're able to pick and choose which item you can have at the start, that's way too strong. No, I did that wrong. I already said rerolls wouldn't work. Removing items would also be a problem. Maybe removing entire sets, perhaps? Would that be... Would removing entire sets be more balanced than removing certain items? Because there'll be like a set that has like... oops. I could have reacted to that, but I didn't. There could be a set that has like a good item in it, but you might decide to remove the set entirely because the rest of the items in the set are bad. Would that be more balanced than just choose like 3 items to not be in the item pool? I'm not even sure if weighted RNG would work all that well either. Because an item in Raven Steel is not quite the same function as like a relic in Slay the Spire, where that has weighted RNG based on what type of relic it is. Because in Slay the Spire they handle it by... There's like common relics and then uncommon relics and then rare relics. And each in those 3 categories, there's like a different, there's 3 groups of relics basically to choose from. And generally the rare relics give you like unique effects or whatever, whereas the common relics are like get 1 dexterity, like something boring like that, right? I did that wrong. But there's nothing like that in Rabbit and Steel. The items can't really be classified in a rare or uncommon state because an item, each individual item is already giving you a unique function. It's hard to classify them as like different groups of items beyond their sets. So yeah, I don't know. Weighted RNG seems like it wouldn't work either. But maybe it would, I don't know. Oh my god, that pathing was atrocious. I need to get better at pathing. I don't know how though. Maybe to get better at pathing, you just need to play more shmups. Or just keep practicing the 1 shmup. Either or. What did I just pick up? I love skill-based speed increase. Skill-based speed increasing is just a good feeling. So much better than how Gradius does it. Or well, yeah, just Gradius. Or some token shmups. I did it! Yeah, I did it! That was what I wanted to do exactly. I dropped some medals, but I got the majority of them. So I remember how to do this section. Wow, I couldn't destroy that 1 turret there. I can practice the boss later. What I really wanted to practice in this stage was that beginning part where I'm bombing the pipes. This is the part I needed to practice most on. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what you can do about the items if you're gonna keep the DPS check. I don't think reroll is a good idea, to be honest. A lot of people like that idea, I think. It's a very appealing idea, but I don't know. The moment you can make your build more consistent is when the game is going to become too samey. Not samey, but like you're going to be going for the same type of builds over and over again. And a reroll would help that quite a lot. So I don't know. Oops. How come? I guess I didn't get enough bombs there. What? Let's not worry about that run. Items that don't increase damage probably do need a lower probability of appearing on Luna. I think that might be it. But then I guess what the problem is like how you define... I guess there are some pure defensive items though, so that's fine. There are some items that are like reset your defensive every 12 seconds if you use your defensive. And one could argue that's not so much a pure defensive tool. Which, yeah, I can see that argument. But there are some pure defensive items, that's for sure. It also could be that you did touch on it a little. Luna, there could be different probabilities on depending on which difficulty you play. That might be interesting to play around with. I don't know how that's gonna work out in practice. I think what's likely to happen is that defensive items have no chance of appearing in the first two chests, and then they'll start appearing after the first two. I think that's what's gonna happen. Considering the 5 item buff in the first two chests, that might be something that happens. Because seeing a defensive item, a pure defensive item in your beginning chest is like, oh, that's a restart. It's almost a restart. But then I guess it would spark another discussion where it's like, do the increase your max HP items, are they pure defensive items? Because some of them like increase your the size of your abilities a little. Some of them increase your movement speed. So are those purely defensive? I would say so. Because they may be good, they're really good items, but they're hard to think about picking up at the beginning part of your run. If you see those, screw that up. If you see those increased max HP and then another thing gets buffed, items, it's very hard to pick them at the beginning because you don't know what kind of build you want. And those type of items don't really give you any damage. So I would classify them as defensive. It's just they're on the topper end. They're pretty good for defensive items once you actually get a build going. And you actually can take advantage of the... You can take advantage of their secondary buff. But until then, they're kind of dead weight. Why does the tank die so quickly sometimes? Have Luna difficulty give you no defensive items? That could be something you could do. I don't know if that would go over well. Because that's almost like the equivalent of removing items from the item pool. Which I also don't completely agree with either. Weighted probabilities will take a lot of effort to get right. Especially with the current framework of Rabbit and Steel with the way the items work. It's... The way Say the Spire does it, it's completely fine, I think. Well, I'd say completely fine, but I'm not a good Say the Spire player. I can beat Ascension 20 against a heart sometimes, but that doesn't mean I necessarily know what I'm talking about for Say the Spire balance. Anyway, yeah, the way the items work in Rabbit and Steel, they're less about stats, kinda, and more about synergizing. And Relics and Slay the Spire can synergize, but you're looking to pick items that synergize with your character as well. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense here. But something like, because I'm thinking of something like, what kind of item would you classify the sword where if you use your primary, there's a 30% chance it will do like 50, was it 150 damage 3 times or something? Like what kind of weighted probability would you give that item? Because some classes love to have that. Some rabbits love to have that. Some rabbits hate to have that. So I would not know what you would put that as. Same thing with the max HP items. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would just be too much work for Mino Dev to get that right, so that's probably not an option. Oops. I've heard that the color of the treasure chests... Oh. Yeah, I've heard that the color of the treasure chests... Why didn't I die yet? I've heard that the color of the treasure chests determines what kind of items you get. But because you only get one chest... you only get one chest when you get to the treasure chest floor. It doesn't matter what color it is, you just get whatever is inside. Could it be possible that you have more than one chest to choose from in each room? And then you decide, oh, I want the items that might appear in this treasure chest. But this particular treasure chest might also give me some bad stuff as well. I feel like I like that idea, maybe. Like certain colored chests will have a higher chance of giving a certain item set or whatever. So you can actually choose and gamble on like something like I don't know what the name of the item sets are. But whatever is the item that gives you Black Strike when you use your secondary, you could put that on... If the rest of the item set is not good, if you find that only if you have a higher chance of finding that item on a certain colored treasure chest, and you have to decide between, oh, I might get the Black Strike here, but it's more stable to go for this colored treasure chest, then I feel like I might like that. Because at the moment, the color of the treasure chest, does that even do anything? It might even end up that the color treasure chests don't do anything, and it's just like a aesthetic detail. But if they do, then why not implement that even further and make it so you can only open one chest, but there's 3 chests or something to choose from. That seems cool. It's like a balanced way to do weighted RNG, perhaps. And like in a way it allows you to sort of see more, well, in a weird way see more items per floor, and like have less chance of having a completely dead run on Luna. Because yeah, you don't end up seeing what the other items that you could have picked are. But at least you had like some educated guess or some way of there's some player choice in being able to deal with the RNG, I guess. Whereas at the moment, there's none. And it's not giving the player too strong of an option, like a reroll. A reroll would be too strong in favor of the player. But more unopened chests could be cool. Different colored chests would be pretty cool. Is there even any point? Is there actually a reason why the chests are colored in the first place? I want to say no, right? I screwed up. And it would be like a cool extra... Oops. It'd be like a cool extra multiplayer mechanic where you come across a treasure chest floor, you have to tell your party in multiplayer to like, oh, don't attack here. Let's decide as a group which chest to open. And then one of your raid members can grief the entire party and just preemptively open one of the treasure chests before discussions can start. I feel like that's a good idea. Adds extra fun a little to multiplayer as well. Adds a bit of extra troll. Probably because that's what other games do. What do you mean? Isn't it because it's what other games do that maybe Rabbit and Steel should do it? Well, that's not necessarily true, but what do you mean by that's what other games do? Needing the targeting system for treasure spheres? Oh, that could be like... that could piss people off. And what happens if your AoE is so big that you're able to hit multiple chests at once? The reason why the orbs are colored. That's what other games do. You mean that's why the treasure chests are colored? Because the treasure chests in other roguelikes are colored? The thing with Slay the Spire though is that the chest itself tells you whether it's going to be a common, uncommon, or rare relic. To be fair, you can't choose between which relic you want, but that's specific to Slay the Spire, where there's categories. But you can see... But it's important to know what the chest is going to give you with which category, because if you have a relic called the Cursed Key, that gives you a curse if you open up a chest, then you look at the chest and you make a decision whether if it's worth opening the chest, depending on whether it's common, uncommon, or rare, or based on all the other relics that you've seen before. But there's no decision making like that in Rabbit and Steel. So in like Slay the Spire, you see a rare treasure chest, but you have a cursed key, so you might be like, maybe I take the curse just to get a rare relic. Or, oh, I've seen these relics before, I have a higher chance of maybe getting this relic in this category. And there's a bit of that in Rabbit and Steel because you can't get relics. You can't get relics in that you've seen before in Rabbit and Steel. But you don't care whether you're gonna... You don't care if you're gonna get a whatever item you want, because it's just you're just gonna get an item. And I guess to be fair, Slay the Spire only has that decision making if you get another type of relic. And Slay the Spire also allows you to buy relics in the store as well, but at that point we're getting too much into what other games are doing that might not work with Rabbit and Steel in the first place. I'm not sure if being able to purchase items in the store is a good idea. I mean, maybe... Big maybe, because usually by the end of the run, when you get to the final area, usually, at least I do, I usually spend all my money on level ups because there's nothing else to spend it on. And maybe, and the potions too, of course. So maybe, but then like... I think it might be too strong of an option if you're able to buy an item in your first shop. Because sometimes items are better than upgrades. Sometimes. So I don't know if I would like that. What I think you're also saying is that oh god, what the hell was that massive gun that went at me? Coloring the orbs was probably just an afterthought. Like they didn't, Minadev didn't think of adding probabilities to certain item sets on that. It's just It's just a way to not make the treasure chest just only white. Just make him a little bit more interesting. There's probably problems with the idea I'm proposing. I'm sure there are. I just can't think of them right now. So that means my idea is perfect. There's no problems with it. Oh, god damn it. I still need a stage 4 practice. This is definitely mandatory. Because I keep dying to the pipe bomb run. I guess the problem would be like, how do you determine which item sets are going to be in what chests? And there's going to be some color treasure chests which are better than others, maybe? Depending on what's in the treasure chests. What item sets are in the treasure chests. With the way it is currently, with the item pool, like the size of the item pool, I like my idea, but because there's an item like the Rock Dragon Mail, which completely sucks. Damn it. The Rock Dragon Mail really sucks. You might want to avoid that item set entirely. Like, you might never want to pick up the treasure chest that has that item set because there's a chance you might get that awful item. So I guess that kind of system with the colored treasure chest only works if all the items are balanced, which obviously is impossible to balance them all. That's not gonna happen. And of course, some rabbits would want to go for certain treasure chests. But that's like another thing that helps multiplayer as well. Like, it adds to the multiplayer aspect. Because if your party has like certain rabbits, there might be a certain rabbit that wants this color treasure chest. But then another group member might want items from another treasure chest. Right? So you have to make a decision as a group which color you're gonna open up. Doesn't that sound interesting? I think it does. As someone who hasn't played multiplayer even, well, I want to say I have played it at least once, but I basically haven't played multiplayer. Oh, what the hell? You might be like, hey, I want the rock dragon mail. And then your group's like, no, we don't want the treasure chest that gives you the rock dragon mail. And then that guy makes the decision all on its own and opens up that treasure chest. Just griefs the entire party. You can have a Leroy Jenkins moment, basically, in your MMO raiding experience. There's basically no Leroy Jenkins moment, is there? In Rabbit and Steel, despite it trying to emulate FF14. So that would be a nice addition, I think. Personally. But what do I know? Mina Dev's the dev here. Oops. Mina Dev is a dev, so... What do I know? It could be like, instead of having multiple colors, it's just 3 colored chests all the time, and then... Oops, I didn't die there. It's just 3 colored chests all the time. There's 3 same colors instead of multiple colors. So in a sense, each floor has access to the entire item pool, but you're deciding on which section of the item pool you want to open from. I gotta put that in the suggestions, Discord. I'm sure nobody has thought of it before. I'm sure there'll still be some complaints about how it gives the player too much power. And yeah, I guess I can see that. But I think reroll is too obvious and too strong of an option. And the player being able to choose which items to remove from the item pool is a bit too strong as well. So I feel like I found a nice alternative. I'll pat myself on the back as much as I will for my nice idea. Oops. Oh, that worked out. I didn't... Oh! I did that wrong, but it worked out. Oh, that's not how I wanted to do it. I probably don't want to do it that way, to be fair. I have to rethink that, I guess. What? I didn't even see what I got hit by. I tried to greet that so bad, but it's not worth greeting. You know, maybe Rabbit and Steel... Actually, here's a better idea. Maybe Rabbit and Steel should be more like Garegga. You know? I think that's a much better idea. Make your rabbit faster if you move diagonally. Have... I don't even know. Every time you kill a boss, they'll drop XP like the medals here, and you have to pick up a chain of medals in order to level up faster. Or you could do it like a less, where you have to pick them up like P chips, and they're really hard to pick all of them up without practice. And sometimes it's impossible. Maybe it should be like that. Raven still needs a soft reset bug. Yeah, it needs to have a way for me to use my defensive on some flamingos to like get a lot of XP. Or a lot of coins, a lot of gold as well. Either way works. Should Rabbit and Steel have hidden mechanics? In a way, it already does. But like, I mean, Garegga has secret formations. Should Rabbit and Steel have anything like that? I don't know how that would even work though. Not sure how that would even work. In a way, the trinkets are already that. I mean, kinda. The last thing I want is more content in Rabbit and Steel, I think. So that's probably a bad idea. I wouldn't want something like a... I don't know if you've played FTL. You probably have played FTL over soon, but like, there's one side quest in FTL where you have to get insanely lucky to even complete it. And I think it's the Crystal Ship one. I believe it's the Crystal Ship one. Where you have to fulfill a certain amount of side quests in certain sectors, and you might not even get a chance to be in those sectors in one run. And yet you have to complete the side quests in one run. I don't know if I would want something like that in Raven Steel. That seems like a bad idea. I already didn't like it in FTL, and it's like somewhat tolerable in that game. It's barely tolerable. Oops. So I would not want that. The last thing the game needs is extra stuff to do. I haven't even unlocked all the item sets yet. So I don't even know what all the extra mode stuff does. In a way, it's a good thing that I haven't unlocked everything yet, because it made my Luna experience possibly more forgiving than other players. I would dislike Luna even more if I unlocked more item sets. Although, funnily enough, I feel like the actual bad items that you get in the chests are from the base game and not extra mode. Oops, I didn't destroy that pipe. Oh, I dropped that medal. The horrific of single? The horrors of single? What does that mean? What is single in this case? Oh! Oh my god! How do I want to approach this? Because it's hard to kill the tank. It's hard to kill the tank parts when I'm at the bottom of the screen. But being at the bottom of the screen is much safer than being at the top there. Looking at the end. Oh! Hold on. After this attempt. That was my phone. I need to charge my phone. This is a different strat I'm just doing. That's cool. Let me see. Oh, that's save state. Nope. Do load state. Let's see. I need to charge my phone real quick. Okay. Do you know the horrible of single? What the hell? I didn't actually see that. What is that? That's just a party thing? But it's locked, so you can't even join without the password. And it's the shadow rabbit too, to make it fit. That's pretty funny. What kind of a party finder is that? It's a lobby, yeah. I guess in some ways I do, because I did beat it on solo Luna and never again. I know some is... I know people are trying for multiple lunar clears, and that's fine. We'll see after the patch how I feel. Because at the moment, I'd rather just be playing Garegga. Let's put it that way. If I want to bash my head against something to practice, Garegga's way better than Rabbit and Steel. It's like not even a contest. But that's just me, I guess. Damn it, I didn't pick up that. The way I'm doing this is so bad, by the way. I think I could make it safer by shooting. Oops. Okay, no, that's my bad. I could make it safer by... Once I bomb the pipes on the right, I could start shooting. And that way I can position myself better and protect myself from the turrets at that part of the screen. And it'll be a lot easier, but I don't get many points that way. Just to check, so I get 426,000. Wait, 426. 4,200,000 and... Okay. 426 is the number I need to remember. Or 2,699. 69. Let's see if I get 69 if I just bomb the water tank. The perfect dodges I'm making when I don't want to do the perfect dodge. $69 is the number to beat. Oh, look at that. If I bomb the pipes, I get 9,000 more points. I mean, that's nearly a medal. That's nearly a medal. Or 8,000, I guess, to lowball it. I killed it. Yeah. I need to kill that tank, the orange tank. I need to kill its wheels when it starts moving, not when it stops. Because when I kill it when it's moving, if I kill the wheels while it's moving, and then I kill it again, I get the bomb fragments. But if I kill it when it stopped, then I get the option fragment, or the option item, which I don't want. Oops. This beginning part is what I'm having trouble with. I want to be able to make the way I'm doing it consistent. And not have to take the easy way out and start shooting where the pipes are. Oh, I screwed that up already. That's hard. If I could only start shooting, it would be so much easier. I'm gonna try doing the easier way out and see if I get more or less points. There's a chance that taking the easier way out would give me more points based on the way the red planes spawn. Because if I bomb the red planes, I get more points than if I had just shot them regularly. Which is why I'm even spending time on this. Because it's so easy to shoot down. So yeah, I start shooting there, get one shot off, get the bomb out. Oh, I do get similar amount of points, so I might want to do that. See, why did it just die then? I only destroyed one of the treads. Did I do more damage when it was moving upwards? Like each frame is ticking more damage or something? Oh my god, that might be what's happening. That might be why the tank is taking more damage than usual. I didn't even bomb that thing. Oh, I didn't even need to use my shot there. It's just for like a really unlucky red plane pattern. So I think it's low right now, right? Oops! I need to worry about the shots from the left. Oops, too early. Oh my god, how did I do that dodge? That was sick. Oh, damn it. I don't even know what hit me there. That feels so much better. But is it gonna give me more points? Okay, I guess it does. The amount of points I get from that is kind of random. So it's either I deal with the shots from the tank or I deal with the shots from below. I have to determine which one I can bullet seal, or which one I should bullet seal. If I bullet seal the tank, excuse me, it'll be a lot easier to try and kill all its parts. But maybe it's not easier because I have to be worried about the shots from the outside. Oh, I like that. That feels so consistent. Get with the tank! Ah! Can I at least... No, that was not perfect. It's a tank. The turret was just underneath the pipe. Why did I move diagonally right for like a frame? I rolled upwards, I think is what happened. In an attempt to dodge that. Okay, so now it's moving slowly. What? Why did it die? It takes so much damage. Oh my god, I nearly died there. No, the bomb! Oh, I got lucky. Oh, I did that wrong. I need to... What I need to do is react to the metals that explode first. I think I need to be in the middle there and pop the bomb there. Where's that extra shot coming from? Is it because I'm too close? Too far, sorry. Oh no. So much cleaner. Oh god, that is some decision making. That was... Oh man. Like I like to quote from Kanagi Usagi, hesitation is defeat. And I did hesitate. Oh, I thought I was gonna get cancelled by my bomb. Shouldn't have made that assumption. How long can I keep this up? How long can I do Garegga practice? I don't know. I truly don't know how long I'm gonna stream these practice sessions. Ah, oh, that's bad. Okay, let's see if it dies quickly. It does not die quickly, so I have to not shoot it as it's moving upwards. I mean, I still failed it there, but... Oh my god, that is a pathing decision. Okay. I missed one medal, but... Okay, I need to get this boss right. I don't know what I'm screwing up about this boss, I'll be honest. I'm missing the movement upwards that last time. What? Okay, there you go. Oh my god, that is a... Oh, how do you get better at pathing? I think it's just I'm tunnel visioning. That has to be it, right? I'm tunnel visioning without knowing that I am. I can only handle 2 hours of this. I can't be practicing for like 3 hours of this. So I need to play another game after a session of Garegga. I just don't know what that game would be. It wouldn't be Diojo because Diojo also takes time to practice too. Or maybe it would be Diojo, I don't know. There we go. That's how you do that. Oh! I'm not playing around with steel. What? Okay, well, I screwed that up, but that's okay. It's a pretty unlucky spread there of power-ups, but I saved it. I wonder if that's more optimal. Oh! Damn it. I need to rethink how I want to bomb this. I need to watch someone else do it. But whenever I feel like when I saw other replays do it, they don't score in a satisfactory way, or they get lucky. Okay, we can do like one run. Do one run of Garegga. We'll see how far I get, but I don't think I'm going to get that far. Oh, I need to pick up those weapon power-ups, I forgot. I've been so used to not picking up weapon power-ups, I forgot to pick up that one. Try that again. Okay, pick up the weapon power up this time. There you go. Okay. There's a way to make this guy drop a big weapon power up, but I find it's not worth it. I don't know. Maybe it is worth it, but because you get an extra 5k points if you do it right. Because you power up your weapons faster, and then like the next 5k, the next big weapon power up that drops, that's like you get 5k easily. Oops, I picked that up. I don't need to pick up anymore. Oh! I don't have the right number of options. Hope Garegga is going well. Also practicing this game right now for a 1cc. It's a wild game. Yeah, it really is. What ship are you playing for your 1cc, if you allow me to ask? I probably would have already 1cc this game if I wasn't so focused on practicing the little stuff. As you noticed when I was doing my practice sessions, I don't know if you were paying attention though, but I was practicing the really little stuff. Stuff that wouldn't help in the survival run. Miyamoto C, oh that's a good ship. That's a good, that's a really good survival ship. It's just so fast. And the bomb is really good. Even like, you can just have like one bomb fragment and it's good enough. Might mess around with other ships. I don't recommend the one I'm playing right now, which is Silver Sword B. I do not recommend. It's kind of hard. You can make it to Black Heart 2 on 1 credit. Oh, nice! That's nice. I think that's as far as I've gotten it too. but nah. Haven't reached much further than that. The game is pretty hard, yeah. Oh my god, I fucking messed up. Usually when people go for the 1cc, they go with the golden bat. Golden bats are really good for a survival run. Miyamoto as well is pretty good for survival, just with the speed and the bomb. You're also not doing a bunch of the scoring tricks on bosses, mainly meddling. Probably best to keep it that way, because scoring is really hard in this game too. It's like another route you have to learn, basically. And there's a lot of little scoring tricks. I think I know all of them. That big, very big question mark if I know all of them. I'm doing all the ones that matter anyway. Are you doing the scoring trick on this guy? Are you aiming for the little tip of the tail there? For instance? Because if you don't know, if you destroy the little tail tip at the end of this boss, then you get way more points than if you had destroyed the segment above the tail tip. But the tail tip segment has less health than the actual tail tip, if that makes any sense. The segment above it has less health than the tip. So that's why it's like a bit of a weird thing to go for. You just speed killing this guy. Oh, okay, fair enough. You should just do the tail tip since it's 3 points. Yeah. It's pretty easy to go for once you know. So, yeah, I do recommend at least going for that. And I'm assuming you're bombing the birds as well. Bombing the birds is easy to go for, so I'm sure you're doing that too. Wow, that's an unlucky spread. You know Madball has huge point potential? Do you know how it works? Because I know how it works, but I'm pretty bad at it. I missed that medal like a chump. Whatever. There you go. That's okay. That's a okay amount of points. Obviously, I could do better, but considering I missed a medal earlier. Also, I haven't picked up enough options. You know how it works, but you're so bad at it with Miyamoto. It feels hard to do with scoring tricks even with the flamingos. Miyamoto's bomb, if I've heard correctly, isn't very good at bombing the birds. I don't know if that's super true because it's been a long time since I've even picked Miyamoto. But I can imagine that his bomb is not the greatest at scoring the birds. I can totally believe that. Silver Sword does okay. Oh my god, the medal! God damn. Okay, let's try again. I didn't think the medal would spawn there. That's my bad. Start again. Oops, my bad. I was hoping to get to Mad Bowl and maybe I show you how it's done, but I can't even show how it's done. And even if I get there, I doubt I'm even going to do that well. So, forget it. Let's just try making this a good run, I guess. Should I go for the... I don't know. I was considering maybe going for the big weapon power-up, but... I missed too many ads already. It's cool to see a Silver Sword run. Because, yeah, not many... This is not a very commonly picked ship, that's for sure. Usually it's Golden Bat or Miyamoto or Gain if you're a top player. The Silver Sword is pretty uncommon. And because I'm stubborn, I'm stuck to using this ship for whatever reason. Gain scoring goes crazy, yeah. Luckily, like, I'm not even that mad that Gain is the best character for scoring because it's actually quite hard to do still. If it was really easy, I might be mad, but it's still hard. Especially with the case of like piercing bullets giving you less points on certain kills. Like that can be really annoying for Gain especially. Lucky. Oh, I got the turret at least. If you kill the big turret in the middle of that plane before you kill the boss, it gives you 50k points. But it's really hard to kill the main turret because the main body has so little HP. Yeah, that's a pretty good bomb. That's a pretty good bird bomb. If I get like 1.7 million by the end of the birds, that's a really good run. So normally this would be like a... If I were any good at my routing... If I were any good at the later stages, this would be like a run to keep playing on. But I'm not really that consistent right now, so... It's gonna be a dead run no matter what, but this is one of the good runs. Okay, metal shouldn't be spawning because... Yeah. Okay. Nice. Alright, can I do the Mad Bowl score? Let's see how screwed up I get with the RNG. Oh, I nearly died there. That would have been bad. It is moving downwards, so I will use a bomb here. I do use the bomb on safety, because that's usually not the time where you want to use a bomb. Well, kinda. You typically want to use it when it's just opening up its turrets. But I'm using it there so that I have less chance of getting screwed over by luck. I'll just bomb here. I don't care. So that's not a... I didn't get a good score from the Mad Ball. But that's to be expected. Oh, this is an annoying pattern. There you go. Oh. Calm down a little. Got one more shot. Are you kidding me with this? I might sacrifice... Yeah, I'm gonna take a bet here. Okay, so... The part that... The most RNG part of that fight, I didn't get much score on, but after that, I did pretty well. Which is very frustrating. That's Mad Ball in a nutshell. And that's all I want to show off. I don't care about stage 3 that much. Because I was able to kill all the inner turrets using just my shots, and kill the main turret and kill the guy before it enraged. So that, if it wasn't for the RNG part at the beginning, that would have been pretty good, but whatever. I think I will call it there. Because I'm planning on the larger turrets. I'm mostly annoying from going too high up on the screen. Yes, because in this game, when things are high up in the screen, that they don't take any damage from your shots. Meaning, when the boss expands, those outer turrets are in the upper part of the screen and don't take any damage. And they don't even have to be... They don't even have to extend past the top. They just have to be around the top, where like above the... Basically above the points, or halfway above the points, is where they don't take damage. Basically. That's just a guess. But if they're that high up on the screen, they don't take damage. That's basically the takeaway. And that's why that Mad Ball fight is annoying. And a lot of people say stage 2 is the hardest stage. One of the hardest stages in this game. And I tend to agree. That's how annoying Mad Ball really is. And you have to do it twice. Yeah, you have to do it twice. With Mad Ball Mark II, I want to say it's... I don't want to say it's light. I guess, yeah, it is slightly easier with Silver Sword, because by the point you fight Mark II, most Silver Sword run playthroughs usually go to 15 hertz. Because you start the game at... You want to start the game with 12 hertz auto fire, but by the time you reach Mark II, you already have 15 hertz by that point, because you need more DPS. Just slightly more. So yeah, it slightly helps, but it's still RNG. Yeah, so that's tough. The only scoring, I haven't really tried scoring until I haven't tried stage 7 scoring. I've theoretically done scoring runs on all the stages except for 7, but not at all consistent. So that basically doesn't matter. With Miyamoto, yeah, 10 hertz until Blackheart 2. Interesting, because I know with Golden Bat, you can stay at 8 hertz for almost the entire playthrough. I didn't know Miyamoto can just stick at 10, because they don't have any piercing of any kind. You give up on all scoring until stage 6. Let's see if I remember stage 6 scoring. This is not gonna go well. I could have picked up that medal, huh? That's my bad. So this is where you want to like aim for that, and then I'm trying to remember. I'm not good at it, and also I don't have the right number of options on this save state, because by the time I beat Black Heart, I'm supposed to have 4 options, and the way to get 4 options is to do do I have a save state of it? No, not that one. Where the hell is my save state of it? No, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Is it this one? No. No, not that one. This one. You're supposed to be able to get 4 options from this. Oops. You're supposed to get 4 options from this particular part of stage 5, so that you can go into stage 6, sorry. With 4 options, and you can, you know, do more score, get more score. So you're supposed to do something like this, right? You get that option here, and then I'm not good at this. Again, I have theoretically done it in my save states. I have done it, but not consistent. Except for stage 7, where I haven't really practiced that at all. Stage 7 is the big... Oh my god, I died there? Seriously? The Silver Soul now set up 4 homing options in stage 5 to carry into stage 6. So the thing with that is... So yes, you see how I have homing there? By the time you reach this boss, you have homing, so you destroy the tail tip really easily. But then, if you want to score Mad Ball Mark II, you notice how I have no bomb fragments? How do I get those bomb fragments if Mad Ball Mark II is the next boss? Well, I have to die. Meaning I have to lose my homing options. So yeah, it's if you're doing this for score... Yeah. If you're doing this for score, you lose your homing options. If you're not doing it for score, yeah, you keep those. You definitely keep those options. Because why would you lose them? So yeah, So Mad Bull Mark II, another reason why that boss is so annoying. As if Mad Balls needed another reason to be annoying, right? Let's go for it. Oh god, that was close. And you don't want to retain, you don't want to pick up the options again when you die, because you still want to decrease the rank as much as possible. You're still trying to have that kind of aim, so you don't want to... You have to regain all your options. Oh, I'm not getting this, am I? You don't want to pick up all your options. When you die into Mad Ball Mark II. So I did that wrong. I was too busy talking. That's not how. That's not how you're supposed to die on Mark Ball Mark Two, Mad Ball Mark Two, so that you do some damage to the outer turrets before you start bombing. You can't really set up more homing options until the wall and stage. Yep, stage 6. Unless you die on Black Heart 1 and set up the Slayer. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Oh god! Oh, that's not it. It also doesn't help that I am not practicing this that often. As often as I should. Oh my god, my pathing is so bad. I also have a sneaking suspicion this safe state's rank is too high. Oh god. Like, I make all these claims that I have done all these runs in theory, but I can't even prove that right now. That you can approach it and practice in so many different ways and they're all enjoyable. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the reasons why this is probably my favorite shmup of all time, I want to say. I have a feeling that's a little basic if you are a shmup fan to say this is your favorite, but in a weird way I prefer this over Bat Rider, even though I know Bat Rider is probably a better game. It's just I've practiced this game way more. So I know much more of the mechanics, I guess. It's more comfortable. Even within the same ship, even if you're using the same ship, there's different ways to play. That's how good this is. That's how good this game is. This is not good. You're not supposed to die 3 times there. You mostly played cave stuff for the last second and have just now been diving into this. You've been really enjoying it. Nice! I like a lot of cave stuff too. I didn't get into the genre with cave. I've had a weird history. Because I want to say as a kid, I was really big into shmups. But I was only into stuff like Radius. Which I don't like Radius anymore. And Ikaruga, which I don't like Ikaruga that much anymore. And Tuhu, of course. I was big into Tuhu. And then after a long period of time, I stopped playing shmups. And then I really got back into playing more shmups after Zero Ranger. Once I played Zero Ranger. And then that's when I really started to explore other shmups, I guess. I want to say I did delve in as a kid. I did delve into the other cave stuff. Not really Toplin at all, not Psycho at all. But I did play DFK as a kid. I did play Ketsui. Well, I played the DS Ketsui game, which I don't think counts. And oh yeah, Raiden. I did, yeah. You mentioned Raiden as well. I was big into Raiden as a kid too. I totally forgot about that. Futari is the one that hooked you? Nice. I guess technically for me, Toho is what hooked me, but there is a large gap between Tuhu and then other shmups, I think. For me at least. So it was a big gap for me, but as an adult now, coming back into shmups, it's a lot of fun. These days with cave stuff, although I do like Ketsui. Ketsui is really good. The DS game, maybe not so much. even though that's the one I mostly played as a kid. Uh, Kitsui is good, but these days I guess whenever I want to play Cave, I always play Diodro. Diodro is really good. Um, Side Diodro would be another can of worms. Side Diodro would be like me playing Bat Rider instead of Garegga. Like, I know it's good, it's probably a better game, but I'm more familiar with Diodro slash Garegga. So it's kind of the same feeling. You just got the PS4 port? I got the physical copy of the PS4 port too, so yeah, it's really good. Need to check it out more. Yeah, I need to practice that game more myself too. I'm really bad at Diodro. I'm not even close to as good in Garegga as I'm not even close to good in Diodro as I am in Garegga, and I'm not even good in Garegga. So yeah. I also picked up the GGLS collection on PS4 as well. GGLS is also one of my favorite shmups. GGLS 1 and 2. I haven't played 3 that much. 3 is really good. I need to play more of 3, but I do like GGLS a lot. Kind of like really, so the GGLS games really made me appreciate the simplicity of just shooting and dodging instead of crazier mechanics. Garegga has crazier mechanics, but it's not bullet cancel mechanics. I guess I tend to stray away from bullet cancel mechanics, I guess. That is like a very general way to put that, I guess. I mean, Mushihime-sama is all about bullet cancels when you kill certain things. That's just its whole gimmick. But stuff like, is it Giga Wing? Is it Giga Wing where you absorb a lot of bullets and then you shoot it back out? I don't think it's Giga Wing. What game is that I'm thinking of? I don't know. I tend to not like those mechanics as much, but I'll still like the game if it's well constructed anyway. Which is another reason why I don't like Ikaruga as much anymore. I need to play more Ray Force as well. Ray Force is really good. The Taito shmups are really good too. A lot of Taito shmups are in my favorites. My favorite of all time list as well. Like G Darius and Ray Force. Is it Ray Force? That's the first one? Yeah, it is. But it goes Ray Force, Ray Storm, and then Ray Crisis. I think Ray Force is definitely the first one. That game's hard, by the way. That is a really hard game. But yeah, but my point is I got into those other shmups as an adult after Zero Ranger. So yeah, Zero Ranger is good. Since I played Zero Ranger so many times and I'm pretty good at it, I have a lot of nitpicks that are specific to me, I guess, but it's a good game and it got me back into playing more shmups, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that game for doing that. Futari. Futari is really good. I played Futari I want to say last month, I think. And that game is good. When I was playing that on the Shmup Tuesday, I didn't want to stop playing. That's how good that game was. So yeah, Futari is good. Kitsui is good, but I mean, there's no real but. It's just that it's hard, and I kind of want to learn it properly. Whereas Futari was just fun to play no matter what. I didn't feel like I needed to learn how to route properly in Futari and not Kitsui. Oh, your internet randomly dropped? I went on a whole I went on a whole monologue. Don't worry. This is all to say I like Taito shmups. I like Psycho shmups. I don't like Toplin stuff. I don't like that much. I guess that'd be the one thing. I guess I would comment on. Except for Batsugan. Batsugan's good. Ray Force is good. G Darius is good. The Darius games are generally good. The Tyler shmups are just good. And I was just saying that Futari is really good. When I was playing that on Shmup Tuesday, I didn't want to stop playing Futari. And I was just saying that with Kitsui, Kitsui is really good too. But it's not the same feeling of I want to keep playing as much as Futari was, because with Kitsui, routing is a little bit more important, whereas the Mushihime-sama Futari, the routing is a little bit more obvious. Metal Black is really good. I did one CC Metal Black, but with Auto Fire. Maybe I'll come back to Metal Black without Auto Fire, but I did one CC that game before. It's really good. Metal Black is good. Metal Black's just a solid game. You mostly spent all your money on cave ports and kept playing those, and there's no problem with that because the cave games are good. Oh, you won CC the first loop? You're way better than me. I haven't played Kitsui that much, but I haven't even gotten that far. It's because I guess it's my issue is I don't aim really to 1 CC. I aim to score. That's my excuse, which is not a good excuse, but so I do stuff like, oh, I need to practice how to get this extra 1-up from stage 4, is it? Is it stage 4 where it has the battleship that gives you the extra life? I'll just spend all my time on that instead of actually learning the 1cc route. Which is not how you're supposed to play any shmup, but that's how I'm playing it. You can play Futari any you love. Yeah, you want to learn the Black Label God mode. That was satisfying with those crazy cancels. Yeah, the crazy cancels are satisfying and they're really intuitive as well. It's really good game. Damn, nice. You went for a scoring 1cc route of Kitsui. How long did that take you? Yeah, how long did it take you to learn how to do it? Because I need to learn how to do that for Kitsui. I think once I learn how to do a good scoring run with Garegga 1cc, I'm probably gonna jump to Diodraw, not Kitsui. I'll probably jump to Diodraw and then maybe Kitsui after that, but it's likely it might be Bat Rider after Diodraw, but that's like a big if I actually practice Garegga properly. It took about a month for you. That's a really good time, isn't it? Oh wait, you're saying if you totaled all the hours you put into playing Kitsui, it would equal to a month. Not it took a month for you to learn how to 1C Kitsui. Unless you actually mean it took you a month. Because a month is really impressive. I've been playing Garegga for a long time. Really on and off though, but I've been playing Garegga for a long time and I'm nowhere even close to being it. So that's pretty impressive. You also really want to learn Diodraw this year. I gotta learn Diodraw. Diodraw is just too good to learn. You are fully copying a scoring. No, that's good too. Like I copy scoring routes all the time. That whatever. Who cares about if you're copying it or not? You still beat it, so it doesn't matter. With Garegga, I am sort of doing my own thing, kinda. I'm copying bits and pieces from other people's runs. That's a good thing about Garegga, because I can copy this scoring run and then be like, I don't like that route. Let's copy this guy's route, and I'll be like, oh yeah, cool, I like this one better. And it's really cool. That's why I like Garegga a lot. You like Kitsui because you mess up the scoring, it doesn't show you track your scoring like a lot of cave games, like the DDP games, yeah. Uh, yeah. There's no comment there. The DDP games are all about the chain. Uh, that's just how those games are. Um, what else do I want to say? Mm, Garegga really feels like you can build your own route. It really is a unique game. Yeah, one of the many reasons why I like it so much. And not to mention, each each ship would have their different route because of the way the weapons work, or with the way the well in this game it's called weapon fragments. It's called your special weapon, but I call it a bomb. Um, yeah, and different main shots between the characters as well. Like each ship will have a different route, which is really cool. And between players, each ship will have between players, the same ship will have a different route, which is really cool. Because what I've seen, actually, let's see if I can do it. Um, I have seen a Silver Sword run where they. Let's see if I can do it. With Garegga and Cave games are often all or nothing on the scoring. You just Garegga can pick and choose what to do, and what not to do, and somehow it comes together and it works. Yeah, it's really cool that way, Garegga. Let's see if I can do it. So, but to put it simply, with Mad Ball, ideally what you want to do is destroy the... That's not a good bomb there. You want to destroy the small inner turrets first before you go for the main turret and the body. But I've seen a run where they destroy the main turret first and then try to aim for the little turrets while they're dodging the big orb bullets. So it would look something like... Let's see if I can even try to make it close to what I've seen in that run. So they would activate this phase early and do just dodge a lot. They would dodge all this and then pick up the inner turrets one by one. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. But I have seen a run like that. And in some ways, I can see why they would go for that, because it's kind of consistent-ish. Because you don't have to worry about the main turret bullet patterns at all. Because some of them are really, really annoying, and you only have to worry about the inner turrets. And the inner turret's bullets are relatively easier to deal with than the main turret in combination. Let's see if I can pull up the run. I want to pull up the run rather than me try to do it, because obviously I can't do it. I do have it saved. Here it is. And this is a good scoring run as well. This is a good scoring run. So you can see in the title, 16 million. This is a good scoring run. So this is not like a one-time thing. Like they only scored just for Mad Ball. They use Silver Sword C. I mean, I know the difference between B and C. Smaller hitbox, really. I don't know if I really notice the difference. I only pick B because it's slightly easier to pick up the middles, I guess. It doesn't make a real difference, honestly. So yeah, it is consistent to do enough damage to the inner turrets in a weird way. It kind of works out. Look at how long they're dodging this for. Oh my god, that I need to learn this guy's parting. I think for some reason my parting skills are abysmal. And they're also sniping the inner turrets as well. Let's not forget that. They're doing really well at sniping. They're not just shooting at the main body. So that, like, I can't even, I don't know how you would even, this is the type of run that you don't necessarily want to copy, because this is hard to copy. Because the bullet spread is obviously RNG. This is just pure skill on display. Give me this. Oh yeah, and the destructible bullets are tougher than you'd think to deal with, because sometimes you can just do a side-on collision with them. But at the same time, I totally understand why this would work, because you don't have to think about having to snipe those inner turrets earlier on, while the main turret is shooting. It's just this one pattern you have to be good at. So yeah, I totally get it. With no options. Oh yeah, with a destructible bullet. Yeah, exactly. Side-on collisions are they can happen with those destructible bullets with no options. Yeah, it has happened to me. Excuse me. They had one option, but it was in the forward. Yeah, it was in the forward formation. They wanted to. They're relying on the main shot to snipe. They left it in the forward formation to do more damage to the main turret here, and they just forgot about it. They forgot. They didn't even bother adjusting it. They didn't even bother adjusting it for that phase. And everything else is pretty standard. I don't know if I've seen anything else that was really crazy in this run. I didn't really analyze the stage 6 run though. I think the stage 6 run, if I remember, was pretty insane. Because you want to be bombing those little bay doors. Also bombing this guy as well. Bombing these guys are pretty annoying. You want to be bombing these doors because they drop medals when you bomb them. Look at that routing. I'm stealing that routing. Using the bombs to deal with those orange tanks. That section in the stage is really hard to deal with for me. So being able to use the bombs there and angle it up seems like a good idea. I guess that is like Silver Sword's strength, is that yeah, it's not it's pretty okay for bombing birds, but the way you can angle the bomb gives you a lot of freedom in how you want to route your section. Do I do the stage 3 boss milk? That's another thing you don't do in your runs. No, I don't. I don't, and I don't even think does this guy do it? I think oh no, this guy does it. Never mind. I think I've seen other. I could have sworn I've seen other runs not do the milk. Like the Kamui Silver Sword run. You would think that Kamui only plays Gain, but there is a video on YouTube that shows her playing Silver Sword. She doesn't do this, I think. And I think I've seen other Silver Sword players not do this either. But I guess you have to do this if you want the toppest score. Yeah, I don't do this. In order for me to do this, I have to be good at scoring beforehand so that I get enough lives to be able to do this and reduce the rank a lot. Yes, yeah, putting the red ball in the bottom. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah, that's really cool. I know exactly what you're talking about. Sorry. What in one of the runs she did, Kamui did that trick, but actually failed to kill the boss accidentally. But it was for a live event and it was just for show, really. But then in another run, where she does the same thing, she's able to kill the boss. So that's a thing too. I wonder why they don't bomb this pipe here. Because I bombed this pipe here for a bit more points. Guess it's really just rank. Wait, how did they... Oh! Oh! So they don't kill the tanks here. I'll have to explore that more. They're in a better spot to bomb here. Who would have thought doing the same thing? I'm doing the same thing here, but this guy is way better at it than I am. Oh, you bombed there? Oh, you bombed there to kill the... Oh! I should be analyzing more scoring runs. Whoops. If I had known you can just bomb there to kill the tank parts before you kill the main tank, I would have done that first. I thought it was just you shoot the treads off. But shooting is really annoying because the tank dies too quickly sometimes. But I guess you just bomb. Huh. Interesting. You have a lot of bombs there. I mean, I feel like you have to take the death here. You wait for the next item pickup though. Yep. So that's like a slightly different way to kill those orange tanks. I don't do it that way. I wonder if I should copy that completely. You always see people spawn the full weapon power up and then let it scroll off screen. Is that a rank reduction thing? See people spawn the full weapon power up? If they're spawning it, it's not on because the full weapon power up is it's still based on the item table. So they're not spawning it intentionally. And yes, it would be because of the rank thing. Although I have seen some players always pick up the full weapon power up. Oh, the bomb! Sorry, you mean the bomb. Right. In this game, weapons are bombs. Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad. No. Don't say sorry. That's my bad. That's my bad. Anyway, yes, it's a... Yeah. You don't really want to get this because that you don't need a full bomb for what you need to do in the next section. Because you want to destroy these pipes with the bomb for more points. But you don't need a full powered bomb. And you don't need a full powered bomb for this section as well. So it'll be totally overkill and be a waste of... It'll be too much rank increase. It's fine to skip. Yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah. Exactly. And he has to use... And as you see, he has to use bombs on these sections as well. So... Not that he would have full bomb there anyway because he used a bomb previously, but like... Yeah, it's too much. It's too much gun. It's too much. There's too much. There's too much power that you need. You don't need that much power. Wow, the optimization on using the follow option formation. I'd go to see how he does this. That's the same thing that I do, or I try to do. So he does bomb that. He got the unlucky one. That's fine. So how did he score this? Oh, he does go for... He does do that. Oh! He uses all his bombs. So... Oh, this is the difference... Okay. So the only reason this player is able to make this kind of routing is because they have an extra life at 6 million. That's why I'm doing a different route to this guy. Because you want to have 2 bombs by this boss, by this section of the boss here, so that you can kill the 4 mini turrets that appear here as quickly as you can. Because when you kill these 4 turrets and then the 2 black turrets here, then the sperm spawns, and then you can get a lot of milking points that way. So I was wondering how he was able to, how he was gonna kill those turrets quickly without a bomb, but he got extra bomb fragments from... sorry, extra weapon fragments. I'm never gonna stop calling the weapon fragments a bomb. I'm never gonna get used to it. Anyway, yeah, this is the benefit of doing a scoring run. Doing a proper scoring run. There's an extra life to get more points with. Is that how you get the enemies to spawn that you never knew that? Oh, yeah, you didn't know? Yeah. So yeah, just to show it off again. It's these 4 mini turrets that spawn. You have to kill these first before these 2 black turrets spawn. Because these will never spawn until you kill these 4 mini turrets. And now they spawn, and they spawn destructible bullets. So the safe spot's always going to be in between them. And you can just move up and down to dodge the bullets coming in from the side. And they always aim towards you, so they're relatively easy to dodge. So you can just focus your firepower all on the black turrets. And the main turret that destroys the boss entirely has quite a bit of HP. So you can land some shots on it and it's completely fine. And that's how you get the sperm to spawn quickly. And then, yeah, it's pretty obvious how you get them to spawn. It's pretty obvious how the rest of this fight goes. It's like a small positioning thing you kind of have to do with this sperm, where you want to be on the furthest side of the screen to make the ads that spawn from here go towards you in this fashion, in this curve. So you see how these ads are curving over here? If you're too far to if you're too close to the middle, they'll actually curve away. They'll curve like this towards you, instead of curving like this. You want them to curve like this so that there are more of them on the same side. So that's a way you want to like be optimal with your positioning, so that you get to kill more of them. Yeah, there's so much detail. Yeah. There's all the little things you can do to just get way more score. That can just go completely unnoticed too. Oh, the ad. I should have paused the ads. I need to. I need to make a bot command. I have not been. I have not been. I have not been keeping my bot commands up to date at all. I'm just gonna watch this until the ads. I guess I'll watch the whole run. Really pick up the small power items, huh? Oh, wait, you don't bomb that one? Oh, you saved the oh, that might be smarter. I wonder. Actually, I don't know why he did that. What? Why did he do that? So he's picking up bombs here. Why did he do that? Why is he delaying here? I assume delay the spawn of the boss, but why would you want to do that? If only I could pick this guy's brain for the reason. Nice. He plans to circle the ship to mill them at the top of the screen. Oh no. So let's start here. So normally I like to use my bombs to score the segments that you usually bomb on these ships for more points. He's keeping him here. Keep him close to the top of the screen. I don't know. I don't know why he did that. Is it for the only other reason I can think of is item table manipulation. That's the only other reason. It has to be that. Give tick points? You think I've seen that? Oh, okay. Maybe. I wonder if that is something you should go for, though. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen that myself. Sounds plausible. It does sound like something that could happen. And that's such a... That seems really hard to do, though. But I guess anything in the name for points. The thing is, when the guy started shooting, the green plane was nowhere even close to the top of the screen, where the green plane would get invuln. So maybe it was a mistake. I think item table manipulation is more likely because as soon as he saw that, as soon as he saw a metal drop, that's when he stopped shooting. Definitely not worth doing if you're crazy, huh? I want to see that run. I want to see what that guy did. Because that sounds really crazy. Here comes Madball Mark 2. They just use another pool of health when at the top of the screen, but you're not sure. Huh. Interesting. I wanna watch that run. Links are okay to post, yeah. Oh god, that was close. Did you embed it? Oh yeah. I forgot. So if you see here, the turrets are popping out. And they're deciding, hey, maybe I'll go for the next phase. This is still really hard for me to dodge. I've tried doing this. I am not comfortable at doing it at all. And sometimes it doesn't even work out. You're dodging for a long time if RNG screws you over even more. You saw someone doing a full run, but you can't find it? Ah, okay. Oh my god, you managed to kill Madball there. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can... Infinite patterns conceptualized? Okay, hold on. Is the link you just posted there? Yep, it is T3 Kamui. Okay, so in this run that you've posted to Valorant, it's gonna show the green plane. Why do I have sound? Because I haven't enabled it. There we go. I was clicking between links. Does the world... Wait, oh yeah, I've seen this video before. Does it... Wait, Kamui does do it? I didn't realize... Maybe I missed the point where Kamui did it last time. Because I remember watching this run. Is it at this section? Wait, okay, next section. You got a metal drop, so it's all fine. No, yeah, she doesn't do it there. It would have to be in a different section. It wouldn't be at this section. But where would I find it? Where else do those green planes appear? Do you think that the world record run is the one where she screws up the getting the extra life here? Watch this. She doesn't get it here. She doesn't get it there. So it's insane to me that this is the world record run. That's just how good Kamui is. And still gets well recognized. Exactly. I think it's all based on how she got an insane amount of points from the birds. Gain usually gets an insane amount, and she does the death trick, of course. But I feel like that's more than usual, even for Gain. Like 3.7 million. I feel like that's more than usual. But yeah, missing the extra life there sucks. Oh, Kamui. I have Kamui on my Steam library. Kamui's a good game too. That would be pretty funny. I've been learning. I remember I was learning Kamui, but then I stopped for some reason. I need to get back into it. Yeah, the game over trick. I feel like, I wonder if Gain can only do it. Anyway, I was looking for the green plane trick. So this is the video that talks about it.
Prolonging a section is kind of cheap.
I know what milking is.
Or in the Gunbloom section features these green little planes. On the surface, they're pretty harmless. They just follow your position and they die in like
I see that at the top of the screen.
However, you can make these green planes circle you if you position yourself correctly. Doing so at this section of the stage causes the stage progression to screech to a halt. While the screen background is scrolling quickly due to the assumed appearance of Nose Laughing Mark II, it just never spawns. When enemies are on screen, certain bosses don't spawn, such as the two Black Hearts, Glow Squid, and Nose Laughing 2, as the game is waiting for the stage to be finished and dealt with before it sends a boss at you.
Sure.
While this little plane circles us, we have to discuss the secondary topic of today's video, infinite patterns, which is also known as leeching. What is an infinite pattern?
Do I need to know what an infinite pattern is?
To put it in simple terms, an infinite pattern is the concept of milking gone wrong. It's a way to play for an infinite amount of time while still earning score. Whether it be due to a lack of a
okay, yeah, I do that in Pocky and Rocky. I know what that's about.
Being submitted. Rather, what the arcade operator.
Oh, you remember me watching me play Kamui? Yeah,
end screen.
I remember streaming
now,
that.
How can
too,
one tell if a score took advantage?
I need to play more Kamui. I need to play Kamui.
Can't, unless you see the entire.
You have a physical copy?
Damn,
nice. I wish I had a physical copy.
If a game has a known infinite pattern that is humanly doable, the game is then closed for score for your limits.
I want to see what it looks like.
Madball 2 and Slayer. When Black Cutter appears, you want to time out phase 1 and 2, entering phase 3 with the boss's max HP. After some time, if the glitch was performed correctly, the screen scrolling will freeze. This is the start of Garegga's Infinite. To keep it simple, the way Garegga handles its boss timers is based around
I might have skipped too much.
Timer.
I might have skipped too much.
It takes the current stage's timer and then adds a certain amount to it to let the game know when to time out the boss. But, while normally not possible, the stage timer can max out, and if the timeout frame number is past the max, then the timeout never happens, resulting in a boss that will never time out. When the screen stops scrolling, you know you got it. You can milk tech points against Blackheart 1's wings forever, provided you're good enough to dodge Blackheart 1 for an extremely long time.
Blackheart 1 is not too bad to dodge.
After 6 to 7 hours of perfect play with Miyamoto, your rank will be maxed at 100%, but you'll have counterstopped Garegga. Congratulations.
You have...
To conclude...
So the problem with that is that max rank Garegga is really hard, to put it lightly. So can you even finish a 1cc at that point?
This infinite stirred up quite a bit of controversy in the Garegga scene when it was found, and inevitably caused the closure of the game. That never stopped the dedicated players from still pushing.
I guess it would be a problem in arcades, to be fair.
The existence of the infinite here will never stop these players from pushing a game that they have passion about.
Interesting. I got the gist of it at the end. I don't need to know the whole explanation, but okay. Huh. A bunch of Dojin shmups on YAJ. I don't even know what that is. Yakuza games and Crimson Clover are the toughest to find. It's fun to collect them now. Oh, Crimson Clover is hard to find? Oh, the physical copy, you mean? Because these days, I feel like Crimson Clover... Well, Crimson Clover is on Steam now. I have like the world ignition version and not the world explosion version, I believe. Yeah, I have world ignition. That's the one before the latest update. Yahoo auctions Japan. Oh, okay, yeah, the physical copies. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally makes sense. You remember thinking Black Heart 1 was so tough, and now that seems so easy compared to Black Heart 2 and Glow Squid? Yeah. Yeah, Black Heart 2 is way harder. Glow Squid... yeah, it is hard. I guess I'm thinking relatively in terms of Black Heart 2. Glow Squid is easier than Black Heart 2. But it's still hard in its own right. You still need a focus. So yeah, that's still pretty hard. Oh, you're just talking about it right now. Okay, never mind. You just mentioned that. I love how on Schmutzwiki with Hall of Fame a lot of games got closed due to detection of infinite pattern quickly after release. But Garegga got closed after 20 years. I guess that's how good Garegga is. The infinite pattern, I wonder how big of a deal that is. Because yeah, you can get a lot of points. I guess you can get infinite points, and it will take a lot of time. You just max out your points, but can you clear the game at that point with max rank once you kill Blackheart? I don't know. I think what aren't there people who've done max rank runs of Garegga? So maybe that is possible. Blowsquid seems the hardest at first, and it gets easier. Phase 2 is very RNG. Yeah, it's still so RNG that even Kamui gets killed by it sometimes. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty annoying. I think I'll call it here. I'm gonna continue playing Garegga for the next Shmup Tuesdays, I guess, until I beat it at a level that I'm happy with, which might take a while. I guess if I really do want to make progress here, I have to remember to play this game every day. So that I'm actually able to show improvement whenever I play this game every week. All right, that's it for today. Is there anybody I can raid that's playing shmups right now? Is that Parodius? It is. Is this Pink? Is this Pink Sweets? Or is this Ibarra? No, I'm gonna be leaving immediately though, so I'm just gonna stop the stream. Glad you caught the stream when I play Garegga now. Yeah, I'm glad that me playing Garegga makes someone else play Garegga or inspires them to play Garegga. More people should play this game. This is a really good shmup. It's famous. It's an infamous shmup among the community for a reason. Or infamous? Nah, infamous is not the right word. It's a well-beloved shmup for a reason. Thank you for this. Thank you for checking out my stream, Dan Peel. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks to everyone else as well who's watching this stream. All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 Kamui? Oh, yeah, I gotta play Kamui as well. Oh, yeah.